Hello everyone, Joseph Crudup here, and this is on. The Joseph Crudup Network is on Friday, Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. Beautiful day and a beautiful summer. 2 days ago, we had heard about a man being shot by police. His name was Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake was a guy to try to break up the fight, and the police questioning him. The man walked away into the vehicle with a cot shot him 7 times in his back. However, Jacob Blake did survive by wounds. He was paralyzed in the hospital, and hopefully, the surgery will go through. But thank goodness he's alive and well. But what has happened 2 days ago? Black Lives Matter. Another person being hit, another person being shot by the cop, just not white at all like it is to be. And yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a murder. We saw on the videotape, we saw everything that's going on. And for no good reason. That's how it never ends. It just never ends. The war have been broke out in Wisconsin about 2 nights ago. The the house is off, the streets are off, flooded, and no heck just brought police by then. Now I saw it. Okay, I just saw it on. I just saw it on. We just saw it on tape, and the Blake family was in outrage by this unbelievable shooting. The cop had nearly killed him, and yes, it is. I mean, it was unbelievable, and how destroying this video is when they show on video. Now the inside the video just seems to show you. It's just going to tell you what and tell you why and how this all drumming as it is to be. It's just not in the care of the concerns. They don't even care about it. But Jacob Blake has 2 sons, I believe. He has a kid, but so frightening and a scary moment in America, in Wisconsin. And all I can say is, how did Jacob Blake, he never followed the police instructions, he never paid attention, he just walked away into the vehicle before being shot 7 times in his back. The family had been terrified. And I can't believe he got shot 7 times when the cop shot him 7 times in front of his son, in front of his family. And some people don't get it. Okay, this is, but now I've seen more people get killed. People get killed, and it's all just a Black Lives Matter movement. I saw black people get killed by cops. It was like Trayvon Martin, Wilson, and Trayvon Martin could have been guy. Let me tell you what Trayvon Martin did about 8 years ago. Trayvon Martin did put his hands on the Zinneman, attacking Zinneman, before being taken out by the Zinneman. That is a very frightening. But then I've seen people with videotapes. People with videotapes. A cop shot a man, and that's what happened. That's what has. That's what. That's that was all over the game. All tape, all over the game. It happened written all over it. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. As far as I said, but I'm not trying to blame everybody, but here is anybody what it said. I'm not here to do some random things, but here's what they said. Now, Jacob Blake did survive by wounds, and yes, he did. He did survive by wounds, and just Black Lives Matter just didn't care a thing. So let's see how this goes. So, not gonna be that long, although we're doing a 15-minute video. And here's the war on this one for 4 shows on CNN. That's what happened on the What Jacob would try to do. And here it goes. It says, before Jacob Blake became the latest in a long list of police shooting victims, the 29-year-old was a kid growing up in Evanston, Illinois, just outside Chicago. His family told CNN affected WLS. He attended high school in Evanston, where he was a member of the wrestling team. Now, he later moved to Colorado for a fresh start, his family said. His family has enlisted abscess. His grandmother, the Reverend Jacob Blake Sr., led the fight for his fair housing efforts throughout the 1960s and 70s, and named every resident A.M.E. Shorts. Congratulations. He organized and marched this for the assistance of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. that he returned late Evanston City Council members to ban racial discrimination in housing. Now, we're the member of the Israel AME, were quite distressing to hear the news about Jacob Blake. The shows that his grandfather passed away said in a statement after news of Blake's shooting became public. It is also disturbing that this action was taken without regard for his children that registered their engagement in Collins' action. Video shows the shooting. On Sunday evening, Blake was on a crosswalk in the street leading with an apartment buildings. He was breaking up a fight between two women, says Ben Corp, the daughter held by the family. Counselor police arrived, responding to a domestic incident, police said. Grandson, White, was across the street and said he heard two women arguing when Blake arrived. He said he doesn't know what started the attraction. White was filming the incident when Blake walked away towards the driver's side of his car and opened the door. In video that's now being seen millions of times, more than 9 million views from Crump's Twitter fair alarm. Police are seen closely following Blake and shooting him several times in the back as he leans into the car. In the video with three sons. In the vehicle with his three sons, aged 3, 5, and 8, Cross said. CNN has not independently confirmed this. Blake is now in a Milwaukee hospital, and he has remained in intensive care, Cross said. He is suffering from paralysis from the waist down. His father, Jacob Sr., told CNN, but he wasn't sure if the condition is permanent. Thank God he's alive. Blake's uncle, Jake Justin Blake, told CNN, we're just praying for a great recovery, that he may have a great quality of life, and that his father, my brother, can enjoy him. So that is great news for the people in Wisconsin and Everton. When Jacob Blake did shot 7 times in the back in front of his 3 children, 3 beautiful sons. I know everybody, the one of these 3 sons were crying for the daddy, crying for their daddy. I know his 3 sons crying for their daddy. Cause I know one day that would be a disaster. That would be tragic, and that would be fail. That would be fail. That man will walk away. That man will be walk up to heaven. But I gotta say, he's alive and well, and I did pray for the speedy recovery because of what Jacob Blake been through. What he's been through a lot. Things can happen every year, every day, every month, every week. And I know that Jacob Blake, at the same time, look, in the end of the day, things can happen. Things will happen. No doubt about it. I'm for sure it is, and this is how the world lives in. Why I seen this continuing process. 3 months ago, George Floyd on May 25th, and then this. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, Jacob Blake did survive, but several wounds, with severe wounds. Unbelievable. It was an unbelievable, untragedy, to say the least. People do everything they want to. Today is Black Lives Matter. We all know it's Black Lives Matter. But for so long, I never knew. I don't know why Jacob Blake did survive. But an incredible thing, they couldn't get killed. I mean, he couldn't get killed. Yes, he couldn't. He should never get killed by that one. And I know that couldn't be worse. It couldn't be worse. It could be worse, and it could be next. Again, again, again. I've seen this happen. Yes, I've seen it happen for us in Wisconsin because all I've ever seen is people were black. People were black. Some people were black, and some people were white. It is what it is. So the good news is Jacob Black is alive and is going to do well, and hopefully, he may get to it. But he needs to get. He will get to it. No doubt about it. He will get to it. Listen, Joseph Crudup here, and I have to talk about the stories, the sports, the politics, the educations, all the things I have seen in this world here today. So if you can, all you have to do is subscribe this video. All you have to do is like me on the YouTube and check this out because it's gonna be absolutely Joseph Crudup is awesome. That's all for the video for now. For now, see you next time, and I hope you have a safe day. Stay safe, everyone, and so on.